In this class, we'll be wrapping up chapter number 6 and we'll be finishing up compound postposition. Compound postposition. Okay, and this is the topic I covered in the past a lot as well, but in this class, we'll be covering 10 compound postpositions. Okay, so by the end of this class, my objective is to make sure you guys are all comfortable using compound postposition in various scenarios. Okay, so before I get into it, let's see if you guys can think of any of the compound postposition. And this is the time where each of you can, unmute yourself and tell me about some of the compound postposition you may be familiar with. So let me ask Marcel G. Marcel, can you unmute yourself and think about compound postposition?
Compound postposition is like que lié, que sath, this kind of stuff, right?
Yes, that's right. Que lié.
Okay.
This is one of the compound postposition, que lié. And what does it mean?
Que lié is for.
For. Okay, that's good. What other compound postposition are you familiar with?
Que sath.
Que sath. Very good. What does it mean?
That means with.
With. Awesome. Yirka, can you think of some postposition?
Que pas.
Que pas. Awesome. And what does it mean?
It means near to.
Near to. Okay.
Near
awesome.
to.
Awesome. Anesh ji, good to have you back. What do you think? Do you remember any of the compound postposition?
Que under.
Que under. Awesome. And what does it mean?
Inside.
Inside. Anything else you remember? Any other?
Que pas, we have it. Que bahar.
Wow, very good. Que bahar.
Outside.
Outside. Awesome. Okay, so we have already 5 of them. Let's see who else, and anyone who wants to kind of participate, just say it, which of the compound postposition that is not listed. Tessa ji?
Que ऊपर
What? Que upar. Awesome.
and que नीचे.
Que niche. Okay, awesome. Que upar and ke niche. Who else?
के बाद
के बाद. Okay. So this is के ऊपर and के नीचे. And के ऊपर के नीचे is on, above and below. Okay, and Maddie, you said something के बाद. Okay, so what's the opposite of anyone else? What's the opposite of के बाद?
के पहले
Okay, very good. के और से पहले. के बाद. Awesome, right? So it's before and after. Great, awesome. Thanks everyone. So this is sort of like the most commonly used compound postpositions in Hindi. Okay, and throughout the class I'll be covering in them, in detail. So how to use them in Hindi and how to practice them. Okay, so let's get started. With the first one, and so far I always focus on like some of the one I've written on the top and the bottom. So I'll be starting with ke liye and which are not, I somehow skip them. Ke baare mein and ke liye. I will be starting them first, and after that we'll be going over ke paas and se dur. Similarly, ke andar, ke bahar, ke upar, ke niche, and pehle and baad mein. Okay, so let's do the first compound postposition. And the first one I have is ke liye. Okay. I think one of you is still not muted, so if you can mute yourself, that way there's no background noise. Ke liye. Okay, so as some of you mentioned, for ke liye is for. Okay, for ke liye. Ke liye. Okay, for. An example of ke liye is mere liye. Mere liye. Okay, mere liye is, this is mere liye, for me. Okay, similarly aapke liye, for you. Okay, for you. So you can do it for all the pronouns. मेरे लिए, आपके लिए, हमारे लिए, for us, उनके लिए, for them. Okay, उसके लिए, for her or for him, or हम सब के लिए, for us. Okay, so imagine that you wrote a sentence like मैं खाना बना रहा हूँ. Which means, what does it mean? Let's see who hasn't had a chance. Tasneem, what does it mean? मैं खाना बना रहा हूँ.
I make the food.
I am okay. Very good. So this is a continuous, right? रहा हूँ, रही.
I'm making food.
Very good. I am making food. Okay. So this is your sentence in Hindi. मैं खाना बना रहा हूँ और मैं खाना बना रही हूँ in present continuous, which means I am making food. But there is no compound postposition in it. Okay. Now you want to say the same sentence with compound postposition, and let's say you ask me the question, आप किसके लिए खाना बना रहे हैं? Okay. So let me remove it. आप if the counter question being asked to me, आप किसके लिए खाना बना रहे हैं? Okay, then I can respond, मैं मेरे दोस्तों के लिए, or remember the reflexive pronoun, मैं अपने दोस्तों के लिए खाना बना रहा हूँ. Okay, so मैं अपने दोस्तों के लिए खाना बना रहा हूँ. Okay, और मैं आपके लिए खाना बना रहा हूँ और मैं आपके लिए खाना बना रही हूँ. You can kind of come up with all the variations. Okay, so this is one example of it. Okay, another one would be, I hope you were able to write it down and I didn't erase it. I'll give one more example and then I'll open it up for all of us to discuss about the usage of KLA. The other example I have is मैं और Ron पढ़ाई कर रहा है. Ron पढ़ाई कर रहा है. Navneet, can you tell us what does it mean? Ron पढ़ाई कर रहा है.
I think it means Ron studies.
It's continuous, Navneet.
Ron is studying tech.
You're right. Ron is studying. So there is some background noise, so I'm going to mute. 1 minute. Hopefully that should. Okay, I think this is. Let me know if you still see any background noise, but I think it should be gone. Ron is studying. Okay. Now the counter question could be, Ron किसके लिए पढ़ाई कर रहा है? Okay, that could be the question, and you can say Ron एग्जाम्स के लिए और फाइनल एग्जाम्स के लिए पढ़ाई कर रहा है. Okay, Ron is studying for the exams. Okay, so that's another example for how to use के लिए for. Okay, now we want to kind of open it up for discussion, and I want each of you to tell me about your thoughts, like where we can use के लिए. Okay, so we can start with Taraji. Good to have you. You're probably familiar with this topic as well, so give us some of the examples of where will you use के लिए.
When we want to do something, it can be a reason.
Okay.
A reason.
Okay. Can you think of an example? Like use a sentence of के लिए. And if you need time, that's okay. You can say, you can take a couple of minutes. Sindhu, you want to go?
मैं पार्टी के लिए तैयार
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, go for it. Yeah. Finish your
So,
thought.
मेरी बेटी खेलने के लिए बाहर जा रही है.
Okay, मेरी बेटी खेलने के लिए बाहर जा रही है, which means
So she's going out to play. For playing, she's going out.
awesome. Taraji, you want to finish your?
मैं पार्टी के लिए तैयार करती हूँ
Okay, very good. मैं पार्टी के लिए तैयार हो रही हूँ. Okay. So which is like I'm getting ready is like मैं तैयार हो रही हूँ. But someone can ask you आप किसके लिए तैयार हो रही है, and you can say मैं पार्टी के लिए तैयार हो रही हूँ, or any of the other event. Awesome. And how are you doing? You want to unmute yourself and tell us?
हिंदी अच्छा बोलने के लिए बहुत पढ़ना है.
Okay, very good. Awesome. हिंदी मैं हिंदी अच्छी करने के लिए पढ़ रही हूँ और क्लास ले रही हूँ. I think your answer was in that line, so pretty good. Navras, you want to share your thoughts?
Yes. आप किसके लिए तुम्हारा घर साफ कर रहे हो?
Okay, very good. आप घर किसके लिए साफ कर रहे हो? Okay, who are you cleaning the house for? Awesome. Anyone else? Anjali?
मैं इस लाल साड़ी तुम्हारे लिए खरीदती हूँ.
Say it again. वापस बोलो.
मैं इस लाल साड़ी तुम्हारे लिए खरीदती हूँ.
So will it be इस लाल साड़ी or will it be something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, right? So
Yeah.
there's no.
I was wondering. Yeah.
मैं यह लाल साड़ी तुम्हारे लिए, because the post position तुम becomes तुम्हारे, right, for you.
Yeah.
So that's why. Awesome.
Okay.
Marcel and Irka.
मैं खाने के लिए रेस्टोरेंट मुझे जाना है.
Okay, मैं खाने के लिए मुझे रेस्टोरेंट जाना है. Awesome. Irka.
इस पैसे तुम्हारे लिए है.
ये पैसे तुम्हारे लिए हैं. Awesome.
Okay, yeah, okay.
ये पैसे. Awesome. Who else hasn't had a chance? Maddie. Okay. Taraji, you are new, so I'm not going to put you on spot. Feel free to unmute yourself and participate. If you feel comfortable, if you need more time, that's completely fine as well. Okay, awesome. So this is the summary of, this particular compound postposition ke liye. Okay. Since we have many more to go, I'm going to jump ahead. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask any questions or comments. Okay. So otherwise we'll get going. So the next one I have here is ke bare mein. And since most of you are already familiar with it, I want you to start thinking about your sentences. So we can, as I finish the explanation, we can jump into the discussion. Okay. The next one is ke bare mein. Ke bare mein. And the way you write it in Devanagari is ke bare mein. Ke bare mein, about. Okay, about. It's a very good one. Okay, so let's say I want to ask someone. Let's say someone comes to you and say that I know a lot about countries. Okay, and you ask them like, okay, what do you know about Paris? Okay, and the person says, let's say, मैं. This is the conversation. Okay, person A says, मैं Paris. Okay, rather you ask the question. आप. That's the question. Someone is asking. आप पेरिस के बारे में आप पेरिस के बारे में क्या जानते हैं? Okay, के बारे में. What do you know about Paris? Okay, so this part Paris के बारे में is about Paris. About Paris. Okay, आप पेरिस के बारे में क्या जानते हैं? And the person can say about any facts they know about Paris, or if they're familiar with that area. Okay. Second one example would be you have a pronoun, and after that you can put के बारे में. An example could be मैं, and then like which is I, and then after that के बारे में. Okay, so that would become. So you have मैं, which is I, or any of the other pronoun you can take here, plus के बारे में. And it becomes मेरे बारे में. Okay, मेरे बारे में, आपके बारे में, सबके बारे में, उनके बारे में, उसके बारे में, right? So you can pretty much try all combinations of the pronoun we have covered. Okay, so let's say Taraji and I are talking, and then and then Anya, she just joins us and she asks us like, "आप तुम क्या बात कर रहे हो?" Okay, what are you talking about? And then we can say हम Yirka के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. We are talking about Yirka, or we are gossiping about Yirka. Okay, it's not a good thing to do, but yeah, I mean we can. I'm just giving you an example that how and when you can use these kind of topics. Similarly, interrogation. Let's say someone wants to interrogate, and they can use something like this, like आप इसके बारे में क्या जानते हैं? Give me all the details about this person. Okay, that's another usage of के बारे में. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you guys to think about where have you used के बारे में in the past, so that way we have a collection of topics. Okay, Tessadi, you want to go first this time? And if you need more time.
मैं मौसम के बारे में बोलती हूँ.
Okay, मैं मौसम के बारे में बोलती हूँ. Good one. Who else? Awesome. What about you, Marcel ji?
मैं भारत के बारे में सीखना चाहता हूँ.
मैं भारत के बारे में सीखना चाहता हूँ. What does it mean?
I want to learn about India.
Okay, I want to learn about India. Awesome. Anesh ji? Maybe we can go sequentially, so that way at least like you guys automatically know, and I can I can say some words. Anesh ji?
मैं हिंदी के बारे में जाना सब कुछ मैं सब कुछ हिंदी के बारे में जाना चाहती हूँ.
Very good. मैं सब कुछ हिंदी के बारे में जानना चाहती हूँ. यिर्का?
आप किताबियों के बारे में क्या सोचता है?
Awesome. Very good. And
मैंने इसके बारे में बुलाई.
वापस बोलो.
मैंने इसके बारे में बुलाई.
Okay, मैंने इसके बारे
I forgot about this.
Oh, very good, right? So let's say you went to a grocery store and you forgot about some particular thing. मैं इसके बारे में तो भूल ही गई, right? I mean, awesome. Prakash ji? For some reason, I couldn't see you before, so I didn't ask you any of the questions. Sorry about that. Prakash ji, you want to unmute yourself? Okay. I can't hear you, so I'll skip and we'll come back to you again. Tara ji? Okay, I think he's back. I can't hear you, so you have to unmute yourself.
So,
भारत में कुछ नहीं जानती हूँ.
वापस बोलो तारा जी.
मैं उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं जानती हूँ.
Very good. मैं उसके बारे में कुछ नहीं जानती. I do not know anything about him or her. Very good. प्रकाश जी?
मैं चेक रिपब्लिक में के बारे में जानता हूँ
जानना चाहता हूँ. Very good.
जाना चाहता हूँ.
Yeah, very good. सिंधु.
आप उनके बारे में क्या सोच रहे हैं?
Okay, आप उनके बारे में क्या सोच रहे हैं? Okay. Tessa.
I'm sorry, I completely blanked there.
No worries.
Just a के बारे में example.
Yeah.
मैं चाय बनाना के बारे में सोचती हूँ.
Okay, very good. Navneet.
मैं देशों के बारे में बहुत सोचता हूँ. So like I talk a lot about countries. I mean you could replace countries with whatever you want.
मैं देशों के बारे में. Awesome. So from what I learned from you is like मैं देशों के बारे में पढ़ रहा हूँ और सोच रहा हूँ. Okay, so any kind of verb you can use after that. That's completely fine. Navras.
उससे स्कूल के बारे में पूछो.
Okay, उससे स्कूल के बारे में पूछो. Okay, so this is like a command, which another usage of it, right? I mean, so let's say, a mom wants to complain about the kid to the father that, he's not studying, he's just playing. Okay. And then the boy says like, no, I'm studying, I'm doing my part. And then mom says like, ask him about his topic, this particular topic, right? So that's giving a command or a suggestion or request. Okay. So that's a good one. Anyone else who wants to go? Okay, awesome. So now we'll jump to the next one. So these were the topics which we independently covered, the compound postposition. Now I'm going to do the pairs. Pairs are like basically what we were discussing before. Okay, and the pairs of two, inside, outside, before, after, above, below. This time I want to change the format. I want you to talk to each other. Okay, so rather than me picking up one of you, you can pick any person and ask them any questions about the particular topic. Okay, that way at least you are conversing with each other. Okay, sort of like a tag, right? Kids play tag. One person tags another one and then they tag another one. Right? So
Could you please repeat the question again one more time?
So once I covered the next topic, the question, it was rather not a question, a suggestion that, as we practice, I want you to practice with each other. Okay. So right now I'm asking, one person at a time, but now it will be more of a conversation. So you will say, okay, Anish ji, number 25 or 25 ke pehle kya aata hai? Okay. So it's like you asked her a question and she can say 25 or 25 ke pehle 24 aata hai. I mean, I'm just giving an example, but feel free to use your creativity. Okay. And as we do more, I think it will automatically be clear about what the expectation is. Okay. So after we covered two compound postposition, the next one is, which is basically the number 3 and 4. So number 3rd and 4th is inside and outside. So that's also compound postposition. Okay. As some of you mentioned, it's ke andar. Ke andar is inside or ke bahar is outside. Ke andar or ke bahar. And the way you write it in Latin script is ke andar or ke bahar. Okay, so I'll give an example of that. Such as like घर के अंदर और घर के बाहर, right? I mean, you can say घर के बाहर बहुत गर्मी है. घर के बाहर बहुत गर्मी है. So let's say it's a summer season and you want to say there's a heat outside, okay, or it's a very hot outside. So घर के बाहर and outside the house बहुत गर्मी है. Okay. There's a lot of like, it's hot outside the house. So, isliye, or, because of that, मैं घर के अंदर ही रहूंगा और मैं घर में ही घर के अंदर ही रहूंगी. ओके, घर के बाहर बहुत गर्मी है, इसके लिए मैं घर में ही रहूंगी. Similarly, we are in the COVID scenario, right? So you can say घर के बाहर बहुत भीड़ है, और the word here is भीड़ और crowd, इसलिए मैं घर में ही रहूंगा और घर में ही रहूंगी. भीड़ is the word for crowd. Okay, or you can, right now we are focusing on compound postposition, but there are other ways to say the same thing. Okay, but that was just an example of where you can use. Similarly, school के अंदर, school के बाहर. Okay, स्कूल के अंदर बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं. ओके, इसके लिए मैं अपने बच्चे को स्कूल नहीं भेजूंगा और मैं अपने बच्चे को स्कूल नहीं भेजूंगी जब तक कोविड सिचुएशन इंप्रूव नहीं होती. ओके, I'm just trying to give an example. You don't have to stick with that. I learn more about it when you guys share your examples, and that way, it's a collection of things. So with that in mind, we'll take examples of inside and outside. Okay, so we'll start with you guys. You can pick anyone, and you can tag anyone. You can ask any questions, or you can give your suggestion about K andar and K bahar. Marcel, you want to go first?
Okay, but I have to ask somebody a question.
You can whatever, right? Or you can say that what do you think, or आप इसके बारे में क्या सोचते हैं इस topic के? Anything.
Okay, I can give a sentence. I was just thinking, like lockdown के दौरान सब लोगों को घर के अंदर रहना पड़ेगा.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Yeah, ask anyone.
और तरजा जी. Okay, what I can ask. Okay, so like अगले महीने आप अपना घर के बाहर जाएगी.
Very good. So you ask a question, will you go outside your house next month?
Yes.
Yeah, I think she is muted, so feel free to ask. And she's relatively new as well, so feel free to ask anyone.
Okay, Prakash ji, up.
Prakash, you want to answer?
जी हाँ, मैं would you do you go out, right? That was the question, right?
हाँ जी हाँ, अगले महीने.
जी हाँ, मैं भी घर के बाहर जा रहा हूँ. I go outside, is that?
Okay, very good.
Was it correct or was it?
It is correct, right? You can say the question was asked in a future indefinite. क्या अगले महीने आप घर के बाहर जाएंगे? You can say that हाँ, मैं घर के बाहर जाऊंगा क्योंकि मैं एक mandatory और essential worker हूँ. It's a long one, but you can say that, right? Because मैं डॉक्टर हूँ, मुझे घर के बाहर जाना पड़ता है, right? I have to go because I'm a doctor. You can ask anyone. Prakash ji.
नवराज जी, आप घर के बाहर आपके घर के बाहर आपके घर के बाहर क्या है?
मेरा घर के बाहर लोग हैं.
Okay, very good, right? लोग हैं, or you can say garden है और बगीचा है, anything. Very good, awesome, good one. Keep going.
I will ask Angie. Is she here?
Yeah.
So I will ask her. तुम्हारे भाई कॉलेज के बाहर क्या कर रहा है?
Oh, very good.
मैं नहीं समझी.
तुम्हारा भाई कॉलेज के बाहर क्या कर रहा है? Let's say this is a fictional brother. Let's say you don't have a brother. It's a
Okay. मेरे भाई के कॉलेज के बाहर
make up anything.
बहुत पेड़ है.
बहुत what?
पेड़, trees.
Okay. Okay, so what I heard was different, but I think you can certainly say that. What I heard was like if the question was आपके कॉलेज के बाहर क्या है, you can say कॉलेज के बाहर बहुत सारे पेड़ हैं. What I heard was like आपका भाई कॉलेज के बाहर क्या कर रहा है? What is your brother doing outside the college? Which is grammatically it's a correct sentence.
Okay.
Let's say your brother is like, you can say मेरा brother कॉलेज के बाहर anything, right? You can say that either inspection कर रहा है or survey कर रहा है or anything like that. Okay, you wanna pick someone now, Anne?
I will ask Sinvoji. क्या आपको मालूम है क्या समोसों के अंदर है? I don't know if it's correct. I want to ask, do you know what is inside the samosa?
Oh, samosa. Okay. एक अच्छी सवाल है. समोसा के अंदर आलू है और मटर है और मसाले हैं.
Very good.
Perfect.
Okay. So, I mean, should I ask a question to somebody? With bahar?
Anything, your choice. It's a pair. So के अंदर के बाहर, your choice.
Okay. The question is to. Okay. Jirka. So the question is, आप कितने दिन से घर के अंदर है?
कृपया वापस बोलो.
आप कितने दिन से घर के अंदर है?
How many days am I out? Like outside?
Under is in inside. How many days? कितने दिन से? Since how many days are you inside the house? Or when did you go out last?
मेरा घर में मेरे घर के अंदर 2 दिन है. I'm 2 days inside my house. ठीक है?
2 दिन से घर के अंदर.
Okay. और दादाजी, क्या आपके घर के अंदर पंखा है? Like, do you have a fan inside your house?
जी नहीं, मेरे घर के अंदर पंखा नहीं है, कूलर है. True.
Yeah, go for it.
नाफनीत जी, कल आप दुकान के अंदर क्या खरीद रहे थे?
So Navneet, the question is
नहीं, मेरा दुकान में हेल्पलाइन है.
One more time.
What was the question? Could you repeat?
आप दुकान के अंदर क्या खरीद रहे हैं?
So मेरा दुकान के अंदर हेयर ड्रायर नहीं है.
Okay. So if you can mute yourself. So the question was like, what are you? आप दुकान के अंदर क्या खरीद रहे हैं? Okay. Let's say you are shopping something. Okay. Let's say you say that first this thing is like, I call you, I give you a phone call, Navneet, and I say, Navneet, तुम कहाँ हो? Okay. You can say मैं दुकान में हूँ. Okay. आप दुकान के अंदर क्या खरीद रहे हैं? Okay. And then you can say, ma'am, let's say your mom called you and you like, you panic and you're like, मैं candies खरीद रहा हूँ और मैं कुछ नहीं खरीद रहा हूँ. And then she calls you again like, no, क्या खरीद रहे हो? बोलो मुझे. And then you can say, yeah, मैं candies खरीद रहा हूँ. So I mean, you can make up anything. You can say मैं books खरीद रहा हूँ और मैं pencil और pen खरीद रहा हूँ. But that's how you can respond to it, Navneet. Okay, you want to pick someone, Navneet, and you want to ask them a question?
Sure. जैसा जी, तुम्हारे घर के बाहर गार्डन है? So what I'm asking is, in your house, like behind your house, is there like a garden?
हाँ जी, मेरे घर बगीचा, पहले एक बगीचा है.
Awesome.
Is there anyone left?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think Anis hasn't gone through yet, right?
Yes.
Ask her the toughest question.
Pardon?
No, I was just kidding. I was just saying, ask
Oh.
her the toughest question.
I'm still going to say pardon because I couldn't hear you again.
It was just a joke. Ask her.
Okay. Any question. Okay. सब लोग क्या आपके घर पक्षी birds है? क्या आपके घर के बाहर birds है?
Anis ji?
जी हाँ, मेरा घर के अंदर birds है.
Okay. और बाहर बाहर क्या आपके घर के बाहर birds आते हैं?
Sorry, it gets a lot. I can't hear you well.
क्या आपके घर के बाहर, let's say a specific kind of bird, let's say hummingbird, क्या आपके घर के बाहर hummingbirds आते हैं?
Oh, अंग्रेजी में नहीं पता है. मुश्किल है.
I mean, it's a hummingbird, so you can say हाँ hummingbirds कभी-कभी दिखते हैं, और you can say नहीं hummingbirds.
बहुत सारी birds है.
Very good. Awesome. So I think we are slightly behind time and we have about 15 minutes left. So you guys tell me, either we can continue the compound postposition and finish the rest of them, or we can do the reading part of it, the Hindi reading part, which I shared with you, which Taraji helped me translate at the last moment. When I was preparing the lesson, last minute it occurred to me that I didn't really translate it, or I didn't really write it in the Latin script. So you guys tell me. We can go either ways. We can read it because I think you guys like reading as well. It also helps you, So I think rather than grammar, let's do reading. Anyone? Yeah. All right. Let's do reading part. Okay. So if some of you can post the script on the chat as well, because I don't know if anyone I posted it on our WhatsApp group, but if you can post it on the chat, that way you will have access to the. All of you will have access to the paragraph that I want to cover. And if you have the Hindi book, the Teach Yourself Hindi, it's on page number 83. Okay, so I'm going to write it down. It's on page number 83. Page number 83. And it's a paragraph or exercise 6A2. Exercise 6.A2. Okay, in which there's it's Pratap's letter home. Pratap is writing a letter to his home. Okay, so I think Tessa just posted on the chat as well, so you guys can see the Latin script. For those of you who already know Devanagari, don't look at the Latin script. You can just try to read it directly from the script. Okay, and I can. Anyone had any problem? Let me ask questions to you if you are not able to locate either the paragraph that we are reading, or any other questions you may have. You can unmute yourself and tell me. Good. Everyone has access to it. All right. So we'll just go line by line. You can read, each of you can read about 2 lines, and then next person can start reading it. Okay. And if it finishes, we'll start again. So we'll start with Marcel ji. You start the paragraph, the letter that Pratap is, writing to his family.
हाँ जी हाँ. Okay. प्रकाश कुमार एक बड़े कंपनी में काम करते हैं. उनके मालिक का नाम खाना है. Okay. मालूम होता है खाना साहब बहुत बड़े आदमी है. प्रकाश जी उनसे डरते हैं और शायद अपनी पत्नी कमला से भी.
Awesome. Good.
Okay.
Anas ji.
प्रकाश और कमला के दोनों बच्चे स्कूल जाते हैं और उनके लड़की संगीता कॉलेज जाती है. संगीता बहुत होशियार है, लेकिन मुझसे तो ज्यादा बात नहीं करती. मैं सोचता हूँ कि वह मुझको पसंद नहीं करती.
Awesome. Irka.
उसकी सहेली पिंकी अक्सर यहाँ आती है. दोनों दिन भर गपाश करती है और खूब हंसती है. पिंकी खाना की छोटी बहन है. I think it's all.
Okay, awesome. Sindhu?
Actually, I'm not able to follow where exactly I am at.
So we are, that's a hard one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are on the line number 7.
Line number 7 in the chat or in the Hindi Devanagari.
So Hindi Devanagari, but if you don't know the Devanagari script,
So we are in line number 7,
you know
4,
where it's
5, 6, 7. Okay.
Start from wherever, and then the next person, they'll have to figure out.
Okay. So वह संगीता से बड़ी है, लेकिन दोनों में से संगीता ज्यादा खूबसूरत है. ओके, खूबसूरत है. ओके. वह शायद भारत की सबसे सुंदर लड़की है.
Now, so this is the part of Rupert Snell, the author of the book I don't like. Who writes a letter like this? But it's Rupert Snell. You can't do much like that. But anyway, keep going, keep reading.
Okay.
Dadi ji.
Okay. दादी जी अक्सर मुझसे दादी जी अक्सर मुझसे पूछती है कि मेरे माँ बाप क्या करते हैं. ओके. मेरे दोस्त कौन है? वगैरह, okay, like that. वे राज और ऋषि को बहुत हंसाती है, ओके, हंसाती है, मुझको भी.
Very good, awesome. And
yeah, I mean, should I continue or
and will continue. Good. And can continue.
yeah, sure.
राज को ये नाम बिल्कुल पसंद है नहीं है, पर वह चुप रहता है.
Okay.
दादी जी को सब लोग प्यार करते हैं.
Very good. दादी जी को सब लोग प्यार करते हैं. Tara ji, you can start from the beginning again, so we can continue. So I think because we have read the paragraph, try to pick up the pace this time and see if it makes sense. I want us to get to the stage where you hear at the pace a Hindi speaker will be speaking, so you get sort of used to the pace as well. So go for it. Yeah.
प्रकाश कुमार एक बड़ी कंपनी में काम करते हैं. उनके मालिक का नाम खन्ना है. मालूम होता है खन्ना साहब बहुत बड़े आदमी है. प्रकाश जी उनसे डरते हैं और शायद अपनी पत्नी कमला से भी. प्रकाश और कमला के दोनों बच्चे स्कूल जाते हैं और उनकी लड़की संगीता कॉलेज जाती है. संगीता बहुत होशियार है, लेकिन मुझसे तो ज्यादा बात नहीं करती.
Awesome. Perfect. Prakash ji, you want to pick up next?
Yeah. मैं सोचता हूँ कि वह